behind enemy lines or derrière le ligne ennemie. Again, man, I keep telling you, I speak multiple languages. Not to brag, I'm just great with languages. I have the best languages. The best languages. Greetings, one and all. Welcome to another Deckard Games YouTube thing. Today we have another pickups video thing because, well, I haven't done one of these in a while, and well, I've been saying that I buy less and less stuff, so these will be more spaced out in time. And well, speaking of time, it's a rarity nowadays because I have very little of it, but still doing things on YouTube because I like it. I apologize for my allergy hands because, well, as you can see, I have things going on. I'm allergic to dust, which is a good thing when you like old technologies and computers and stuff like that. Although this is not related to dust, this is a present, a gift from Angola, although I've never been to, but sure, you figure it out. Well, you know that you are getting old when you start talking to people that you don't really know about your diseases and whatnot. So I guess these are signs of time. Because so yeah, let's start with the good stuff. Big boss, big boss. Sure, it's not a big boss. It's a big box stuff on PC. Final Fantasy VII, a classic for the PlayStation 1, not as much for the PC. I remember wanting this back in the day. I played it a lot on the PlayStation, and when it came out for PC, sure, I gotta have it. Not because it's different, graphics are a little bit better, and you have mods and whatnot. And speaking of mods, that's one of the things that made me want Final Fantasy VII for the PC, because you can mod the crap out of it, not in terms of how the game looks and whatnot, although you do have some enhancement tools and things like that, but how you can edit your characters, making them super powerful and things like that. You can have all your summons and multiply them, all your weapons, as many as you want to. So yeah, kind of breaks the game, but it is fun nonetheless. Inside the, well, I only have the jewel case thing going on, of course, with the CDs falling off because, well, it doesn't secure in place anymore. You have a small jewel case manual. On the other side, you have another 2 CDs. Let's see if these fall off. Oh, they stayed in place. So I am missing, I believe this comes with a regular manual, regular size manual, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't have it. So yeah, nonetheless, it is cool to have Final Fantasy VII on big box form. Again, I played it a lot, and I mean a lot, on the PlayStation days, but well, I do remember editing in the crap out of it, out of your characters and weapons and summons and stuff like that on the PC. Again, just breaking the game, and well, it was fun riding a golden chocobo to any place on the map, and just having fun, because that's what video games are supposed to be. Fun. And speaking of fun, it is Payday. Dungeon Keeper 2, parlato in italiano, so it is not payday, it is the payday, so stupid. Classic from Bullfrog. I already own the first and original installment. Now I have the second one, which is a very cool box with your keeper in there and your misters. And there you go. È bello essere cattivi. Italian. I would prefer to have it in English, but since I have the English version of the game on your regular DVD case, let's call it that, I'm fine. Sure, I can deal with the Italian big box. It comes with 1 and 2 CDs which contain the game. You know, shortcut list, whatever, sure. They are very substantial, black and white manual. And, well, as you know, I am a sucker for builders building games on PC. Although this is a strategy game from Bullfrog, Bullfrog always had some heavy emphasis on the building part of things, and although I enjoy the combat and tactics on both Dungeon Keeper 1 and 2, man, the pleasure of building your own dungeon, and believe me, it was a true pleasure. Again, I would just, if I wanted to go into building mode, which doesn't exist, it is a thing that I did, I would just use some shits for money and whatnot, and I would just build a awesome 5-star dungeon for all my minions, and I really enjoyed it. Bullfrog, they are a master producers, let's call it that, on these quirky, different kind of games. So yeah, Dungeon Keeper 2, parlato in italiano. Next up we have Fighting Force, a somewhat unknown kind of game. Back in the day, when we were transitioning to 3D, so this was too dark, now we can see it better. As I was saying, back in the day when games were transitioning to 3D, I was like, where are my 3D brawlers? I really enjoy that kind of game. Streets of Rage, one of my favorite games of all time. I believe it is the most fun that you can get out of a game while playing with a real human being, a real friend by your side, you know, just beating up some goons and whatnot, sometimes beating each other, and your friend would say to you, "Oh dude, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to," and you say, "It's fine, you are my friend," and then he did it again, and he apologized again, and you say, "Sure dude, you know, it happens," and then he does it again a third time, and out of your mouth you say, "Sure, it's fine," but in your head, well, you are just going, "I will fuck you up!" Fighting Force, it's one of those games that, well, nowadays, it doesn't age very well, because early 3D games suffer from that issue. It just comes with the game. It's not the original box, let's call it that. It's the Premier Collection thing, which comes with a, well, we can take a look at other, no, this is just the registration pamphlet. We cannot look into other Premier Collection games. I also have Duke Nukem 3D on this collection and another, I don't know, couple of more games. But as I was saying, it's one of those games that today I look at it and I can honestly say, well, it doesn't age that well. You can see the screenshots, a lot of polygons and whatnot. At the same time, it has a retro, again, polygon charm that it's a thing. I don't know. Controls were not great. Again, we were transitioning from 2D to 3D, and in a brawler, well, you suddenly have 360 degrees movement and whatnot. Controls were still learning how to function well and things like that. So yeah, nonetheless, it is a fun game. So yeah, it makes me reminisce of that thought of where are my 3D brawlers. And when I found out this existed, I wanted it, and I played it, and it was fun. It was not Streets of Rage, but it was fun. Next we have a graphical adventure, the 11 Tower, Le Suite de 7 Quests. As you can see, I speak a lot of language. I am Portuguese, I speak English. You just saw me speaking perfect Italian, And now, perfect French, the suite, the seventh guest, the 11th hour. It is a fun game. Again, one of those cocky FMV adventure games, not on the level of your Sierra FMV stuff, but nonetheless, it is a cool game. I really enjoy when you get something and the seller sends you a thank you note for doing business. It is cool. I don't throw these away, just they stay in here. As you can see, no manual. I usually keep the bubble wrap so it doesn't go banging inside the case. One CD, you get your jewel case manual, black and white. Those are some notes. You can't really see it. There you go. I love little things like this. When we used to write stuff down to play a video game, times were different. I know, I accept it. Things change and they need to change, so why not? Again, not on the level of your Sierra FMV stuff, but well, if the 7th guest was a cool game, the 11th hour also is. I believe the 7th guest is a better overall experience of an adventure FMV game. Nonetheless, the 11th hour on Big Box Farm, it has a nice cover. If we hide the face, this very minimalistic, very simple. It is kind of cool. I don't know. That looks like an old coin. I don't know. Sure. Next on the list we have Hidden and Dangerous, first-person shooter, Second World War or First World War. I don't know. One of the World Wars. And I remember playing this back in the past. You had your Call of Duty stuff, you had your Medal of Honor stuff, and then you had your poor man's Medal of Honor game, Hidden and Dangerous. I really enjoy time period World War games, and well, this is one of them. Nothing really much to say about it. It is not on the level of the games that I just mentioned. It comes with the game itself. Well, I got it with the expansion. This doesn't come with the game, but well, the person who I bought this from was kind enough to include this, so yeah, doesn't belong to the game, but it is the expansion. The manual from the expansion and the manual from the game itself, with some pamphlets, warranty cards and stuff like that. Again, not your Medal of Honor quality kind of thing, but nevertheless, when I saw it as an alternative to those or something different, and it was fun. That's well, that's it. It was a fun game. Next on the list, Railroad Tycoon, the deluxe edition. Well, I recently discovered trains because I did. It's part of what I do, and well, I wanted to remember Railroad Tycoon. I was never good at it back in the day, so I decided, yeah, now that I know a little bit more about this theme, about railroad and trains, I want to check it out again, and I still stuck. It's a very complex game. Let's be honest. Some people may say it's not, but it is. You won't play this just for fun. It is a cool game. Don't get me wrong, but it is not one of those types of games that you just play it for 15 minutes, half an hour, because you want to have some fun. No, you have to think about it. It's about constructing and managing your railroad and your rolling stock and things like that. So yeah, it is a somewhat complex game. Graphics are what they are. It was never the purpose of a game like this to have super graphics. No, it is down to management of it. So yeah, Railroad Tycoon, a game that well, I came back to it and I still kind of suck. Next we have a classic, Need for Speed 2. Look at that, for Windows 98. I already had the first game. I also own the third game. I was missing the second. Beautiful artwork on the cover. It's too good to miss. And what can I say about the Need for Speed series besides before they went off rails with, I don't know, wanting to be some kind of Fast and Furious kind of thing. But, well, there you go. The game and a very small black and white manual. So, sure. These were super fun to play back in the day. Again, not that the today's Need for Speed series isn't great. They are fun, but they are not the same, man. I don't know. They again, they went to that tuning Fast and Furious style. Not that this was a simulation. The first one, well, it is the one that well, it is close the most of being a simulation game. Then it took a turn to simulation-ish arcade. It is a very fun game. Again, already on the first, I have the third. I was missing the one in the middle, so here it is, Need for Speed 2. Very cool game. Next up we have Commandos. Behind enemy lines or derrière le ligne ennemie. Again, man, I keep telling you, I speak multiple languages. Not to brag, I'm just great with languages. I have the best languages. So, Commando's a classic. If you enjoy strategy games, when this came out, it was different. You had your Warcraft, Command and Conquer, stuff like that, real-time strategy games. This is... it puts the strategy in real-time strategy because it tries to make a realistic approach to strategy games. Again, you command a few commandos that you have available. You are not producing buildings or constructing buildings. You are not producing tech units. You are not gathering minerals or gas or money or whatever it is. No, you are given a specific group of soldiers and you have to micromanage them, and sometimes you have to take a more defensive approach. The majority of times you are looking at the battlefield for a better attack proposition, and it's a very different game, man. Very thick guide. This is not the manual. It's a manual. No, it is a official guide. It's not the manual. I was finding it really beautiful. This doesn't come with the game. This was an extra. But look at the quality of this thing. I could just stop here and read it and look at the imagery and stuff like that. Pre-rendered graphics on your isometric view. Pre-rendered graphics, they remain beautiful until today because of that. They are pre-rendered. They are usually hand-drawn pre-rendered graphics. They are art. Let's call it what it is. Well, the city is trying to get away. Small color manual. You have the disc 1 and disc 2. I believe 1 is the installation disc. I don't know. 2 CDs. This belongs in here. Oh, it doesn't belong in here, for sure. Does it go inside? No. No, sir. That's why it was outside. A very different game when it came out. Very strategic. Sometimes hard on you, on the player. But when you try to be as realistic as possible, keeping in mind all the conditions that you had available technology-wise back in the day. I've never been to, but I believe war is hard, and the chances of dying, they exist. So yeah, again, commandos. Yeah, very very specific details on defensive and attacking formations and whatnot, and how you manage the amount of ammo that you have, because it's not infinite, how you manage your units, because they are not infinite, and you can die. Not literally, you won't die, you can die on the game. Yeah, commandos, behind enemy lines. And we just spoke of these. We just spoke of this one, Command and Conquer. The original Command and Conquer. I have Red Alert 2, 3, the ones that came in small box, then they came on DVD box. This is the original. This is where the Command and Conquer series started. And it's one of those that I have on my buy bucket list. I'm not actively looking for it, but it's there. It's on the bucket list, and when it showed up, this is not an expensive game, but it's also not a game that you grab for 5 or 10 euro dollars. And when it showed up at that price, I was like, man, what is happening? I have it on my bucket list. Well, it's on this price. It's from Portugal, not even from abroad. So yeah, I'm gonna buy it, and here it is. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful artwork with your logo on top, with your soldier at the center of the box, and with things happening in front of him mirrored on the glasses. And it has that matte finish to it. It's not glossy and things like that. You have your Command and Conquer, what is this? This is a technical supplement or addenda or whatever. Your English black and white substantial manual, let's call it that. I had to think about it. I'm gonna call it substantial. And you have your CDs, 1 and 2. Of course, when you flip to see the second one, the first falls off, because with age, things start falling off, because gravity. And I don't know, man. Such a beautiful game. It is not easy to make a real-time strategy game. Well, let me put it in a different way. If you're talking about fiction, and if you have good ideas, it is somewhat easy, again, if you have good ideas, to do something, again, that it's fictional. If you tell a good story, it's nice. But when you try to bring it down to reality, yes, you can make a good game. You can make a game with really good graphics. But the atmosphere, again, when you're trying to bring it down to reality, the war military atmosphere, it's not an easy thing to pass to the player. And this one did it. Things were, how do I put it? Things were heavy. They had a weight to it. They made you feel responsible for what you were going to do on the battlefield. I'm not sure if this is making any kind of sense to you, but it is as good as I can put it. So yeah, that's what I love. Sure, let's do that again. Ah, sure. Command and Conquer, such a classic. Westwood Studios, later Electronic Arts. We don't talk about that. Beautiful, lovely, gorgeous game on the PC. It's a classic. Command and Conquer. Getting off of the big box stuff, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, it comes on a small box, which is completely unnecessary because you don't even have a jewel case inside. You have a black and white manual, which I appreciate. You have the game on your CD on a freaking piece of paper, and you have a small box, which is kind of nice. Love the roller coaster series. In fact, love the Tycoon series. We just talked about Railroad Tycoon a little while, and this is one of those games that you can grab for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and have fun with it. Build some ludicrous roller coaster again. Use some money, some sheet to get tons of money, and just build the crap out of a universally insane roller coaster where people die, they vomit, they crap, and I don't know, man. Just go wild. Go wild on your roller coasters. Roller Coaster 2, very fun game for the PC. This is a Portuguese thing. We are going to DVD stuff. In Portuguese, it is the lenda. Sure, that's half Portuguese, half English. A lenda do Profeta e do Assassino, or the legend of the prophet and the assassin. An adventure game. And it's a Portuguese thing. That's why I bought it. I'm beginning to get more inclined to go after Portuguese production games. So, yeah, I cannot say much about this, rather than, well, it is an adventure game. I don't know. Let me know. Should I do... oh, and it's based on a Paulo Coelho novel. And let me know if... should I do a series of videos about Portuguese games? I don't know. You tell me. I believe for the rest of the world, it would be something different, something new. Let me know in the comment section. There are not a ton, a few dozens, couple of dozens, 3, I don't know, that are worth it checking out. So let me know if you want to see some videos about unknown Portuguese video game productions. So sure. A Lenda do Profeta e do Assassino, a Portuguese thing on my collection. Well, not much to say about Pro Evolution Soccer 2013. Probably probably not. It is. I'm gonna say it is. I don't care. Hate me in the comments. Whatever. It is the pinnacle of Pro Evolution Soccer games, and having Cristiano Ronaldo on the cover for what is the pinnacle of Pro Evolution games, it is just great. And I wanted to have a copy in my collection of the, again, best Pro Evolution game, and it was going up, and then it came down, and down. And, well, I just had to have it. And I also got this for consoles. We are going to check it in a few moments, because, well, stuff happened. Yeah, Pro Evolution Soccer 2013, the best Pro Evolution Soccer game. And this one is for Windows Vista. Yes. Let's not talk much about American Chopper, the video game, because it is a video game. It might be good, it might be not so good, it might be bad, it might be a piece of crap, it might be a lot of things, and things are indeed things. And well, I was thrifting with a friend. We usually do that maybe one time a week, or one couple of weeks, something like that. And we saw this. It was how did I pay for? How much did I pay for this? Oh yeah, €1.50. Very expensive game. And when we saw this, I was like, well, this probably sucks. And I said, not only am I gonna take this home, I'm gonna make a video about it. And it's on the list. It's not forgotten. I will make a video about American Shopper, the video game for the PC. So I won't say much more about this now. Again, it is a video game. You will see it in the channel. Maybe tomorrow, maybe in a week, in a month. I don't know. The only thing that I know is that it will definitely have its own dedicated video because it's freaking American Shopper, man. So, yeah. Next we have Fallout Tactics, another strategy game on today's findings. It is one of those releases that came with a magazine, in this case Big Gamer, where you have a DVD like this. On one side you have crap and utilitaries and demos and wallpapers and extras and more extras. And on the other side they give you a video game, Fallout Tactics. It has very little to do with the Fallout RPG games, as the name implies, Fallout Tactics. Nonetheless, they tried to do something different, and they did something different. It is a fun game. Not great, very far from being bad. It is fun. So yeah, Fallout Tactics on DVD case. Oh, and there you go, Commandos on DVD case. You already saw this on big box. It was there, and I bought it because if I can preserve my big box stuff, I will use this instead. So yay, Commandos. Console stuff. It's been a while since I found a Mega Drive / Genesis game, and from Tengen, hard driving. I knew hard driving from the PC. Good old DOS games on the PC. It's been a while, and well, it runs on the Mega Drive. It was not the fastest game to run on the PC, and on the Mega Drive or Genesis it is the same. But again, it's cool to see a port to a console, and it's a fun game nonetheless. Not easy. Controls suck. It has a very slow, very slow and cranky 3D engine, and well, you'll just have a road to follow with some loops and some corners, and you break your windshield. It is a game, man. It's fun. Again, it's one of those games that you play for 15 minutes, half hour, have some fun with it, and turn your console off. Hard driving for the Mega Drive. It was complete in box. Yeah, complete in box. I didn't even talk about it. Comes with your cartridge, Portuguese manual, the multi-language manual. So it is complete, and always very nice to find Sega stuff in a while. It is becoming rare and rare, but sure, there you go, hard driving. We just talked about Pro Evolution Soccer, and this thing happened. 3 Pro Evolution Soccer 2012 for the PlayStation 2. I only bought one, and the guy who sold it decided to, hey, I'll give you 3. Sure, I'll take it. And you know what? You can have the PSP version also. Fine, I'll keep it. I'm not gonna sell them. Usually when people give me stuff, I keep it. I'm not gonna resell it and stuff like that. So yeah, it is within the pinnacle of Pro Evolution Soccer games. We were just talking about 2013. This is 2012, very good game, again, Cristiano Ronaldo on the cover, and since we were going to the pinnacle, and I decided to buy 2013 for the PC, I also decided to buy for the PlayStation 2 and for the PSP. Very cool games for the PlayStation consoles. Again, after this, it was downhill. So this was a personal decision. I am a Pro Evolution Soccer fan, and I want the best Pro Evolution Soccer game out there. For me, 2013, 2012, right behind it. Of course, I love the Pro Evolution Soccer Classics. I love the International Superstar Soccer Classics on the original PlayStation. The ISS on the Super Nintendo, not so much. I was more of a FIFA guy back then, but yeah, I had lots and lots of fun playing Pro Evolution Soccer games throughout the years. First with International Superstar Soccer, then the transition to Pro Evolution Soccer, and I don't know, man. They were just really, really fun games. Now they are kind of silly because they are. So yeah, Pro Evolution Soccer 2012, 3 copies, sure, for the PlayStation 2, 1 for the PSP, and 2013 for the PlayStation 2 and 1 for the PlayStation Portable. And there you go, the well, some of the stuff that I got on the last few months. I also got some hardware, but it's not here. Legos, Funko Pops, more hardware. You can see a video on my parents' new machines, stuff that I got and build it. So yeah, I believe they were generous few last months to me. A lot of well, at least in my opinion, quality findings, quality video games. Again, going to the beginning of the video, time is a somewhat rarity right now in my life. YouTube things are still happening, not on the pace that I would enjoy to, but I still like to share findings, builds, old games, retrospectives, things that I do and I enjoy to share with you. So keep supporting the channel, because again, I do this because I like it and nothing else, honestly. So yeah, it is just something that I do out of passion, and I like to share it with you. Let me know in the comment section what do you think of these findings. What video games did you experience, and what you think of it. Also let me know if you want to see again a video or a series of videos dedicated to Portuguese productions, and I could do a double video kind of thing in English and in Portuguese, or just in English to share Portuguese stuff with the rest of the world. I don't know. Let me know. You will definitely get a video on American Shopper, the video game, because it was a promise that I made to my friend. No, this is going to have a dedicated video. I'm not going to fail him. I will do it. So yeah, thank you for watching this thing that you are still watching. It is always a pleasure to find the time to do YouTube stuff, you know, recording it, editing the video, publishing it. I enjoy stuff like that. If you like the video, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel around here, click that subscribe button, because I already said it, your support is very much appreciated. Stay tuned for more substantial videos. I don't know when, but there will be more substantial videos happening. And until those, please do, and as always, take care, man.